Wait, sorry, can I make you laugh and giggle and make those cheeks clap and giggle? What the fuck? I did not consent to that shit, dude. Speaking of not consenting to shit, holy fuck, have you guys been paying attention to what's going on Twitch right now? Between Nina and fucking, oh, what's that girl's name? All of the fucking crazy sexual assault shit, all happening in like the last couple days between all these big streamers. It's like they're just speed running fucking ruining their careers. Emaru and Mizkif, and then you got Saeed from FaZe getting sexually assaulted by Nina and her mate live on stream. That shit's fucking insane, bro. Like, holy fuck. And then Nina full on going how like it's embarrassing, like it's embarrassing to be sexually assaulted as a man.
So what if he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essays Saeed. You never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
Man, what the fuck are we saying, bro? I'm employed, I don't know what's happening. I'll try to explain it in the best way I possibly can. I'm gonna pull up Grand Wizard chat and word. You guys know who I'm talking about if you're on Instagram. He's my source, bro. Saeed, Silky's assistant. But bro, Nina Zin and Zoe Sensei have been banned from Twitch after sexually assaulting Silky's assistant Saeed on stream 2024. Look at this clip, bro. So they're going over Silky. He's actively saying, no, 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 leave me alone, leave me alone. Zoe Spencer grabs this motherfucker. Nina then grabs this motherfucker and they take him into a room. I wonder if they show that clip. Yeah, look, full carrying him into a bedroom. And then they, Nina gets on top of him and starts like, is it dry humping? I know Zoe Spencer starts twerking on him too, and he's like, nah, I'm not comfortable with this. And he's on Twitter, he keeps on saying all this shit about how it really messed me up for a couple days. I told my mum about it, my mum started crying. Like, actually proper sexual assault. And imagine the roles reversed in this situation, bro. Imagine the roles reversed. Imagine two grown men going up to a smaller girl and doing this shit. Bro, a Twitch ban would be the least of their worries, dude. Let alone shit like this when all they're getting is a Twitch ban. Yeah, look at this. If this was two men, oh my god, women would be outraged. See, look, she starts twerking on him. He's really not comfortable. He's in a fucking headlock by Nina right now. Crazy. Crazy, bro. It's so bad. Saeed later says they carried him into a room where they try to force him to take his pants off. Like, look at this shit, bro. Imagine this happening to a woman. Look, yeah, there you are. Now, look, she's straddling him right now.
Hey, yo, cut the cameras, cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras.
Cut the cameras, bro. Zo, do your shit. Let me get my Louis Vuitton scarf. Hold on, bitch. No,
It's fucked, bro. It's actually so fucked.
What if he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essays Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was gonna talk to him because he definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I think it's accountability what I do. If you dead ass felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
You ain't see Saeed today?
It's embarrassing for him as a guy to be sexually assaulted. Imagine saying that about a girl, bro. Nah, it's embarrassing for her that she thinks she got sexually assaulted. Crazy, bro. Actual weirdos. Like, it's so bad. And so, she got banned for like 24 hours. Not even. Like, she's Zoe Spencer, this girl, she's already unbanned. Already. It's like, what the actual fuck? It's so crazy. And then, legit today,
about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing. For the entirety of this year, I've attempted to separate myself from him and not talk about him at all, and not talk about this issue, and just not make it a public thing. I always tried my best to keep this to myself, but like I said, I feel like it's gone to the point, which I'll explain later, that I feel like...
So Mizkif posts this short. I watched this morning. Now, look, Mizkif is one of those... Mizkif is one of those streamers that, like, I have never understood why he's famous. I always have found him quite insufferable to watch. I don't actually like any of his content, and I really, dislike him as a person. And then all of that allegation shit about him covering up assault came out. and all of a
made a
sudden,
video, got a
anyway,
fuck ton of views.
sorry, this morning, Mizkif posts this video, and then you could see the comments. He's turned them off now, but when it was on when I watched the video, it's like this video aged like like nuclear radioactive milk, bro. Like, because hours after he posted this video, Emiru goes on stream and starts talking about that shit.
What's up, it's Mizkif, and I want to show you a quick video.
I made a video, got a fuck ton of views, has 98.7%
It's pretty
like
insane.
ratio, called Twitch is Collapsing. And this was about Trainwreck's bombshell tweet, now totally debunked, about Mizkif and I forget whoever else was involved. And I made a video that was like incredibly damaging. It was just not at all
Radioactive
based
milk
in
would have been
fact,
good and
because
tasty as
you
well,
don't
you reckon?
have fact when you make a video based off of tweets that are completely made up. These videos have no research to them. These videos are aggregates of what is available to see online.
In
This is
September
why doctors disrespect
2022,
is a
I was
go
accused of
crazy.
covering up sexual assault by Trainwreck TV. This resulted in the biggest drama that has ever happened in the history of Twitch, where dozens of the top content creators attacked me for weeks, saying that I covered up sexual assault and I deserved to be banned. Ludwig was one of those content creators who made a video titled Twitch is Collapsing with over 3 million views. This video told people that I was the only one involved in this whole thing, and I orchestrated basically a cover-up. This resulted in me losing so many of my fans, torpedoed my career, destroyed my mental health to something that I don't know if ever will come back, and has ruined my life and almost everyone I know around me. I'm not doing this as a hit piece on Ludwig. I really don't care that he apologized or said that he fucked up. I'm making this video because I think a lot of people on Twitch understand that it was false and understand that it's not true. But on other platforms like Instagram and TikTok,
So he basically says, look, all that stuff about me covering up assault has been proven to be untrue. And then legit, like, hour later, Emiru comes live on stream and she starts
It
talking
just
about
has
her
to be
experiences
done.
with him.
I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me.
It's crazy, bro.
But I let him hold me while I was crying. And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then
I don't
suddenly,
know. Probably try to protect him because I think
he tried to climb.
I think they were in like an actual relationship for a while, and they actually were really like loving towards each other.
On top of me and aggressively shoved his
Sorry, as far as I can see from obviously these clips and just being ultra parasocial and way too tuned in on this unemployed bullshit.
hand down my pants, and I screamed. Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like.
There was a bloke I knew that sounds like this guy? Fuck me.
And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go. And he immediately left my house while I was still crying without checking if I was okay or anything. And at the time, I was still making excuses for him, and I was still afraid of causing trouble for other streamers around us, or like.
Sup, Chase?
But I let him hold me while I was crying.
Yeah.
Are you going to send Maya and
It's-
Mitch to...
It's weird, bro. It like
It's yeah. I mean, I don't know, but and so it always was bad vibes. I mean, you know, in a way, like there's a part of me that feels kind of responsible in a way because like any open message to Miz. Fuck off. Have some dignity and retire.
I'm gonna KMS. I waited so long for this, etc. Basically he was upset because I had higher viewership than him.
Mizkif came out and made a response, and he was explaining like his side of the story.
exactly what happened, and she cannot argue this. One day after staying over Emiru's house,
Why he kind of look like you, bro? I am like he's like me if I was ugly. Like if I was just, you know what I mean?
Emiru made me breakfast, and she wrote down everything she wanted.
Like if I was just immensely and believably chopped, like chopped beyond repair. That's what I would look like, you know?
She wrote she wants me to move closer to her. She wrote that she wants me to marry her. And she wants kids
Miss Kip is still is for the unibrow. Crazy.
with me in the next
Me
5
in June? Okay, I wasn't that bad in June. I was just fat.
And I just looked at this letter that I was staring in front of me, and I just handed her back the paper. She began to cry, and I told her, I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. I knew we were just beyond the point of toxicity in the relationship, that our trust had completely died. The last words I ever heard her say is, don't go, I love you. This is exactly what happened, and she cannot argue this.
Yeah, so he explains like the last interactions he had with her. He kind of goes through certain things that happened between them.
And I was aggressive at times. In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about stalkers
Well done,
and
Chase.
schizos as a whole. Stop talking about past relationships, and yes, I didn't want her to travel without me. I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with specific people. This is because I didn't want her to get hurt. I didn't want Emmy to get assaulted. I didn't want some man to do something to her when I'm not there, and I wanted to keep her safe. And I know with how my mental was and who I was back then that I didn't do everything right. I know I could have done better, and I'm sorry. I know I was controlling, and I should have just ended the relationship, but I was so confused as a person. And I'm sorry I didn't. I'm sorry things got to this point, man. And I...
Like, dude.
Yo! So if you haven't been paying attention, Miss Kip responded to the Emaru allegations, saying that he wishes her nothing but the best, but believes that the allegations made against him were false. But I'm not gonna lie, it seemed like he confirmed most of it, but he just added some nuance. Like, he confirmed being a controlling boyfriend, but he said that he did that so that she wouldn't have, like, stalkers
Shout
and
out
stuff.
Izzy. I love this guy.
Addressed the whole SA allegation stuff, saying the reason why he advanced to the next stage is because he thought that's what she wanted. He apologized and wished he would have said sorry back then as well. He also went on to respond to the whole like throwing the phone and giving her a black eye allegation. He said he would throw his phone near her, but it wasn't during fights. It would be when he was throwing.
What's up, Machine Danny? Yeah, but yeah, chat, look. It's just crazy how it's like these fucking massive streamers are speed running their way to fucking destroying their careers. You know what I mean? And to have them back to back like that, it's just so insane.